Hey, my name is Daniel. I brought my friend here,
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. He is a student here at Boise State. We're both sophomores. He's also doing health sciences. He's going to be talking about Islam today. I'm going to ask him a couple questions. So, let's go right into it. So, first question. Obviously, we've talked about hospitality before in class. How do you guys show? How does Islam change the way you are as a character? How do you show character for someone who practices Islam?
So Islam they focus their personality heavily on their character. Our character is probably one of the most important things about our religion. It's actually said that you can't get into heaven without good character. So the way we treat others, whether they're Muslim or non-Muslim, it's very important how we're supposed to treat them. We treat them with respect, even if they are rude to us. That's just what it teaches us. Another thing it says about character is that Islam is a lifestyle. So your character is a part of your lifestyle. So you have to be good to others no matter what.
Wow. Yeah. So I mean, obviously, like that's refreshing to hear, especially because people with different religions. I'm a Christian. Practices Islam. It's like nice to see how like you can still be able to treat others with respect regardless of that difference. So that's really cool. Next question I have is going to be basically like what are the basics of Islam? A lot of people like myself who are Christian, who are Jewish, they don't really take the time of day to dive into someone else's religion or scriptures, whatever it is. So what is the basics of Islam?
So there's five pillars of Islam. The first one would be Shahada, which is declaring that you're a Muslim. It's Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu, which means there's no God but Allah without any partner, and also that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his one and final messenger. That's what the declaration is. After that, it would be the 5 daily prayers that we have to do every day, whether it's in our mosque or it's at home. You have to do it no matter what. It's obligatory. After that, it would be fasting. So fasting is what we do in Ramadan, which is 30 days of no food or water from sunset to sundown. And it's just a time for us to reflect and try and improve our iman, which is our faith towards Allah. After that, it would be going to Hajj. Hajj is where we go to the Kaaba in Saudi Arabia and we do our tawaf, which is circling around, and it's another form of worship. And then after that, it would be zakat, which is giving charity, which is also obligatory.
Wow. Yeah. I think that's really informative for me and my classmates as well. Talking about charity and just your character, ways of worship, especially. The last question I had for you was about Ramadan that you just explained. So we've talked about how there's a presence of like an other. In that case, in your religion, I'm assuming it's going to be God or Allah and Muhammad as your prophet. But how does you practicing Ramadan, fasting for a long period of time, being dedicated to get closer to your God, how does that shape the way who you are, and how do you go about doing Ramadan?
So for Ramadan, it's different for every person. They have their own personal goals, but the most important thing we're trying to do is put ourselves in the places of people who are less unfortunate. Another thing is it limits our distraction from other things. So fasting, we don't eat or we don't drink for a whole 30 days from from sunrise to sunset, and we're just trying to devote ourselves to Allah, to God more. We're trying to bring our iman up, which is our faith. We're just trying to become better Muslims and hire ourselves, and we just limit our distractions. So that's what Ramadan is about.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah, that's basically all the questions I had for him. Hopefully that was helpful for me to hear that. Anything else you guys say?
No. Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be upon you.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. GG's.